Hi everyone, my name's Katie and I am the UK Trade Manager for Visit Jersey. So I'm really excited to be here today to showcase Jersey, the curiously British Isle. So I'm going to start by showing you our campaign video that gives you a snapshot in what to expect in Jersey. So getting to Jersey is very easy. So your clients just need to jump on a short flight from over 20 UK airports or catch a ferry. And in no time, they'll feel that sand beneath their toes as the sun sinks over the sunniest spot in the British Isles. So what makes Jersey so special? So welcome to the curiously British Isle of Jersey, a place that's familiar yet ever so slightly exotic. So Jersey is within the UK Common Travel Area, and so ideally placed for those that are looking to stay closer to home. And in Jersey, you're never more than 10 minutes away from the sea, and is a perfect holiday destination for couples, families, sun seekers, and solo travellers. And in Jersey, we do things a little bit differently. So we have our own language, our own currency, our own laws, our legendary knitted jumpers, our famous potatoes, of course, and our own celebrated dairy cows. So for those of you who have yet to make a Jersey booking, here's a reminder of where our little island is. So Jersey is incredibly close to France. We're just south of Bournemouth, and we sit 100 miles south of Britain and just 14 miles off the French coast. So this means you don't need a passport or a visa to get there. We're on the same time zone, so there's no adjusting to different times. And it's still something that offers something 100% different. So zooming in on the island itself now, the entire island of Jersey is just 9 miles by 5. And we like to say that we are small in size, but we're definitely big in personality. So St. Helier is our capital, which is located south of the island and where the ferry port is. And it's fantastic that those that are looking to go shopping or explore our fantastic eateries, from champagne bars to street food. And it's about 20 minutes away from our airport. So it's an ideal location for those that are looking to stay in the centre. The North Coast has a fantastic history of folklore and fishing culture. So a walk along this coast will reveal some true hidden gems, from sandy coves, pedal beaches, and secret harbours where coastal cafes overlook the fishing boats. In the east coast of Jersey, it's where the hills meet the coast and is dotted with beautiful fishing villages and bays. On the west coast of Jersey, you'll discover St. One's Bay. So this is a beautiful 5-mile stretch of beach and is definitely one of Jersey's most iconic beaches and forms part of Jersey's Coastal National Park. So it's actually warmed by the Gulf Stream and powered by the Atlantic swell. So it means it has some of the best waves in the UK as well. If you head to the southwestern corner of the island, that's where you'll discover our iconic Le Corbusier Lighthouse. So this is a stunning piece of architecture that draws the eye in, and can be reached at low tide by a causeway. And our southern shores are best known for their sloping beaches and silky smooth sand. So they're ideal for family fun activities, and they have fantastic safe swimming spots as well. So getting to Jersey couldn't be easier. So with a flight time of less than an hour from many departure points, the journey to Jersey couldn't be easier. And as I mentioned, there's no passport required, it's just an ID card. And you could also cross via ferry with Condor ferries from Poole or Portsmouth, or 2 locations in France as well. So in Jersey, we drive on the left-hand side, and the island speed limit is set to a maximum of 40 miles per hour. So why not add a car hire to your customer's booking? So cars can be easily hired at the airport from rental agencies, including Hertz and Europcar. Or for a road trip with a difference, they can hire a VW camper or a classic car from specialist hire agencies. And again, these can be picked up at the airport very easily too. And it just gives your customers the freedom to explore the island at their own pace. We also have fantastic transport links within Jersey for public transport and public buses. Or you can get a taxi just located outside the airport or at the harbour. And expect to pay around £17 to £20 for a journey between the airport and St Helier. In Jersey, we have a fantastic choice of accommodation, and there's definitely something to suit every need in Jersey. And we really like to make a stay part of that island experience. So whether it's a room with a view at one of the island's luxury or boutique hotels, a beachside guest house, or even a unique stay at a heritage location, there is something for everyone in Jersey. So just to give you an example of some of the hotels we have, for those of you that are looking to book your customers to stay in the heart of St Helier, our capital, we have the Grand Jersey, which has 123 rooms, 1 pool, 1 spa, and 3 restaurants. So it offers a comforting and charming hotel that has a great atmosphere as well. We also have the Pomodoro, which is superbly located in the centre, overlooking Liberation Square and the Yacht Marina. And they've welcomed leisure and business travellers for more than 180 years. So that's a fantastic option for your customers. If they want to stay by the beach, we have L'Horizon, which is located in St. Brelade's Bay. So a beautiful location for any holiday that has 106 rooms, 1 pool, 1 spa, and 3 restaurants. And the majority of the guest rooms here have sea-facing rooms. So they get that beautiful sea air that will come through in the morning. And they have a fantastic spa as well. So for those that are looking for a boutique stay, we have the family-owned Somerville, which is located on the southwest coast of Jersey. So that overlooks the yachting harbour of St Owen. So this is a fantastic 4-star hotel with 59 elegantly furnished rooms, and it's just a beautiful option for your customers. For a luxury or spa feel, we have the Royal Yacht Hotel, again located in the vibrant heart of St Helier. So this has a beautiful spa, 109 rooms, 1 pool, and 3 restaurants. And for those of your customers that are looking for a stay with a bit of a difference, why not add a bit of history to their stay? So they can explore castles, forts, towers, farmhouses, and really get a sense of Jersey's rich past. So if your clients like to immerse themselves in history that ignites their mind, they'll be spoilt for choice in Jersey, from the Elizabeth Castle apartments to Fort Leicester. Or if they're looking to do some camping or glamping, we have fantastic options for your customers. So we have Roselle Camping Park, which is open seasonally and is a well-established family-run camp in Jersey, as just one of the many options on the island. So finding your Jersey audience. So Visit Jersey recently carried out some market research to identify 4 key consumer groups or segments who were chosen as being the best prospect targets for Jersey. So we have the moment makers, authentic adventurers, culture chasers, and easy explorers. So the authentic adventurers want to experience an authentic destination. So they want to have new experiences and broaden their mind through travel and really go off the beaten track by being physically active. And they're also interested in history, heritage, and wildlife spotting opportunities. Then we have the moment makers. So this segment is all about image and man-made entertainment. So they really want to feel special or spoiled on holiday, and they want to gather that Instagrammable moment. And they seek out shopping opportunities far more than they would a historic site. We also have the easy explorers. So this is a segment about being physically active in the great outdoors, and they enjoy history, heritage, and nature activities. And we found that they're less keen to mix with tourists, but they enjoy a gentle activity. And lastly, we have the culture chasers. So the culture chasers are interested in visiting historic sites and appreciate culture in the form of performing arts. They like to feel that they've learned something new and broaden their minds through their travels. And we also have fantastic family options. So whether that's tasting the local seafood for the first time, exploring wooden lanes by bike, or discovering hidden worlds in the rock pools, or burning energy with fast-paced fun, you'll find something for the whole family to love in Jersey. So whether your clients have a day to explore in Jersey or longer, there's plenty to discover. So Jersey is a place that's bound by nature. So we have some of the most astonishing tides in the world, and our lives are shaped and guided by the sea. So why not suggest to your customers that book a rib boat trip, a surfing lesson, or see the island from the coastline while kayaking, hire some bikes and go for a cycle, or just enjoy a leisurely stroll across the coastline. So for those that like to be in the sea, we have fantastic surfing options. So we've been teaching the world to surf since 1914. And as I mentioned before, it's warmed by the Gulf Stream and powered by the Atlantic swell. So whether you're a newbie or you're a summer surfer or a winter warrior, there's definitely something to suit everyone all year round in Jersey for surfing. If they want to go on a rib boat tour, you go to the near islands of Jersey, and you can go on an exhilarating tour that you'll hope to spot dolphins and the wildlife around Jersey too. Or if water sports aren't for your clients and they want to stay on land, then Jersey is a cyclist paradise. So we have beautiful wooded valleys, and we also have reduced speed limits on some of our roads. So that's where the cars can only drive up to 15 miles an hour. So your clients will know that they're safe on the roads, whether they're cycling or walking those lanes. And we also have fantastic options to set out on their own and explore the island by foot. So we have some fantastic trails that you can go across to find hidden bays and coastal paths, or enjoy our wooded countryside as well. Now, Jersey has a unique history that's been molded over time by Ice Age visitors, occupying forces, languages, and local tradition. So we have 3 fantastic castles in Jersey that you can go explore. So we have Elizabeth Castle, which is accessible at low tide by foot, or at high tide, you can get the castle ferry that will transport you across the bay to the castle. And Elizabeth Castle is a perfect place to spend the day exploring Jersey's history. So climb the battlements dating back to the 1590s, exploring the turrets and bunkers, and discover the hermitage where St. Helier is thought to have lived around 1550 AD. And we also have Montague Castle. So this is one of the finest examples of the medieval castle, which casts its shadow over the beautiful fishing village of Gorey for over 800 years. And the last castle we have is Graney Castle. So this is a ruined 14th century castle in St. One's with glorious views that look over the Channel Islands. We also have Lahoby Museum, which is the 10th oldest building in the world and one of Europe's finest passage graves. So this is where you can learn about Jersey's Neolithic community. So great for those easy explorers. I don't know if you know, but the Channel Islands were the only part of the British Isles to fall into enemy's hands when they were occupied by Nazi Germany between the 1940s and 1945. So your clients can take a vintage bus to the Jersey Wall Tunnels, and enjoy a narrated tour of the island before they go discover what the Jersey Wall Tunnels has to offer. So the Jersey Wall Tunnels tells a true story of wartime Jersey in a way that no other attraction does on the island. So you can go and discover what it was like during that time and what it was like for the people of Jersey to either stay or make the decision to leave the island. So I'd recommend spending about 2 hours here because you can, there's plenty to explore within the tunnels. We also have the bunkers at night, which have been created for small or large groups, so they can experience unique bunkers and tunnels and towers which are not open to the public. So it's getting that really unique view of Jersey. And of course, we are famous for our food, and it's something that we on Jersey are very proud of. So from beach cafes to chic restaurants, farm stalls to village delis, Jersey is packed with some amazing eating experiences to add an authentic local flavour to your customers' stay. So we always encourage our visitors to try as many of the big four as possible. So our big four include, of course, our Jersey roll potatoes. So the Jersey tides nourish the land with the rich marine minerals. So that's what gives our Jersey roll potatoes that unique flavour. We also have our Jersey oysters. So these are local oysters that have been cultivated in the largest oyster bed on the British Isle. We also have fantastic lobster. So if you see lobster on the menu, you know it's going to be fresh. And of course, we have our Jersey dairy. So when you explore the Jersey countryside, you won't be able to miss our iconic Jersey cows. And they are famous for their rich, creamy milk. So I'd encourage your customers to treat themselves to Jersey cream, locally made cheese and ice cream while they're on the island. And we have some fantastic options to eat. So we have award-winning restaurants in Jersey like Bohemia, or why not try a crab sandwich at the Hungry Man, which is located in Rosal Bay. So, or go on a Jersey food tour to discover the best food in Jersey on a culinary walking tour and taste the fabulous seafood, wonderful meat, fresh produce, and incredible dairy treats. And we also have foraging tours as well. So you can go and learn about foraging seaweed or cultivating oysters. So there's something for everyone to enjoy in Jersey. And of course, we have fantastic events and sporting festivals. So there's something always going on in Jersey. So in May, we have our International Air Display Liberation Day. In October, we have the Jersey Marathon, which starts and ends in the heart of St. Helier. We have the Battle of the Flowers Carnival in August. That's one of the largest floral carnivals in Europe. So you can see some fantastic floats as shown in the top photo. And we also have Tennerfest in October. So in October for 6 weeks, the Channel Islands have a famous fixed price food promotion. So this is where local restaurants across Jersey create a special menu with prices starting from £10. So great for those looking to go out of season and get one of some fantastic deals. We also have fantastic nature and gardening options in Jersey. So of course we have the Durrell Wildlife Conservation Trust, Jersey Zoo. So this is a fantastic 32-acre park with valleys, woodlands, and some of the rarest animals in the world. And of course you may know this from the ITV drama, The Durrells. We also have our beautiful botanical gardens. So these date back to the 1920s, where you can go see, wander around the herb gardens or Japanese gardens, or even fields of wildflower as well. And of course, we have our Jersey Wetland Centre. So this is perfectly situated overlooking St. Juan's Pond, and it gives you the opportunity to not only view the interesting and diverse bird life found at the centre, but you also learn about the reserve's wildlife as well. So as I mentioned before, we have fantastic family attractions and activities. So we have Jump Jersey, which is a really fun indoor activity centre with a trampoline park, climbing walls, and soft play area. We also have Valley Adventures, which is Jersey's only high rope adventure centre. So your kids can enjoy going on adventure activities such as aerial trekking, to going on a zip wire or a king swing as well. Or they can spend the day at St. Brillard's Bay. So this is one of the most picturesque spots on the island for coastal walking paths, golden sand, and crystal clear waters as well. There's also fantastic cafes and restaurants as well for when the family get a little bit peckish. So just to recap, so Jersey is the sunniest part of the British Isles. We have 24 fantastic beaches. We have 3 castles. We have the 3rd largest tidal range in the world. We have 330 restaurants, and there's 500 miles of walks to discover. So we'd also like to invite you to complete our Jersey training with OTT, and we often do fantastic incentive prizes to complete that training as well. But jersey.com is a fantastic resource that we encourage you to use. It can give you itinerary options and hotel options and activity options as well. And we also have our businessjersey.com site, which is where you can find fantastic webinars like this one today. And we have our Jersey Asset Bank. So if you're ever looking for images to use for social or to use to give to your customers, then please utilize this service. So thank you very much for your time today. I hope you've enjoyed learning more about Jersey, and we hope to welcome you to the island soon.